Right here we have Wendy, and I need all of you to make little fists. Make sure not to hit anybody around you when you do this. And just punch straight up. Keep fighting. Punch, punch, punch. Get it. You gotta really get in there. Okay, now I need you all to stop. Stop. So right now you're acting like Wendy the white blood cell, and you're fighting off those germs to keep the body healthy. Have you ever been to the movie theater, or maybe even in class, and someone next to you is coughing, and you're like, oh man, I'm gonna get sick? Well, that's where white blood cells come in, like Wendy. They'll keep fighting off those germs to keep your body healthy. Next, I'm going to introduce Ryan, the red blood cell. So, everybody say hi, Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
So, on the count of 3, I need you all to take a deep breath. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now you're acting like Ryan, the red blood cell, and you're giving your body oxygen, and it gives your body energy all the way from your head to your toes. And that energy can help you play soccer, basketball, dance, anything you need energy for, your red blood cells are giving you that energy. All right, next we have Paul the platelet. So how platelets work is, have you ever been on the playground and got a cut or got a scrape or something like that? Platelets, the blood, what happens is it clots together to hold your blood in, so it keeps it from escaping. It's like a built-in Band-Aid, basically, which is pretty cool, right? That's how you get scabs. So those are the 3 types of blood. We have the white blood cells, like Wendy, the red blood cells, like Ryan, and the platelets, like Paul. Now, unfortunately, sometimes people get sick with blood cancer. And here's the thing, doctors don't know why people get sick with blood cancer, and neither do scientists. But what they do know is that it doesn't happen because they did anything bad. It's not because they hit their little brother, and it's not because they got a bad grade on a test. Now, leukemia is one kind of blood cancer. And if I had leukemia, my blood would look very different from yours. Because my healthy white blood cells would turn into cancer cells. And soon those cancer cells would take over and they would crowd the healthy parts of my blood. Okay, I think we've got some mean cells coming out. These are cancer cells. All right, cancer cells, I need you to make the meanest faces you have. Now these faces represent cancer cells. It's really hard to see the healthy cells because there are so many cancer cells. Now instead of just having platelets, red blood cells, and white blood cells, now we also have a lot of cancer cells. And these cancer cells make things too crowded, and so it's hard to see our healthy cells. But luckily there are medicines to fight blood cancer. And the kind of medicine we're going to talk about today is chemotherapy, but we'll just call it chemo. And luckily, here at Wolf Elementary School, we have a superhero. Introducing Captain Chemo! Now, chemo is a medicine that somebody with leukemia might take. Now, on the count of 3, I want Captain Chemo to go and get those cancer cells. And cancer cells, when Captain Chemo comes, you are going down.
That's right.
1, 2, 3. Get him, Jeremy, get him.
Go get the one out.
But it isn't easy. You see how hard Captain Chemo had to take to get those cancer cells out. But can we see the healthy cells again? Yay! Yay! Captain Chemo has done his job and the blood is back to working properly. So now the white blood cells have a lot of room to fight off those germs. The red blood cells can carry that oxygen we talked about to give your body energy. And then the platelets can continue to clot your blood. So can we give our volunteers a round of applause? Thank you, volunteers.